Hello, and welcome to a Friday edition of Robert vs. the New York Times crossword. It's currently 9:59 p.m. on Thursday, April 29th in New York City, which means 1 minute till some Friday crosswords. For that though, take a peek at yesterday's leaderboard, where 13 seconds was enough to hang on for first. We had a tie in second with Chris and PB Geckner, both at 19. Under 20 seconds is always very admirable. Then we had the Glorp, Aero Tangos back in the top 5. Oriolana. Then we had Amy, Cape God, Pandagucci, Kefas Vento, Intaro Tuna, and Joe Obi, and Lil Sun, all sneaking under a minute there. Shout out to Lil Sun. It's been a while since I shouted you out. Then we had Stickers, Joy, Panda Doggy, Bill Boris, Lydian, Ball Don't Lie, M Heath 17, Chenny, Philly Fom, EL, Jay. Shout out to Jay for a top 10 finish the other day. To Nomad, Phil, and Sia Sophia. Always nice to see you, Sophia. It's been too long, actually. I need to go visit San Diego sometime. Anyway, it's now 10 o'clock in New York City, which means with any luck we should have some Friday crosswords. So here's a spoiler alert for the Friday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The mini is always free to play. Alright, we look centered, so without further ado, let's get into it. Count at the gym. Rep, Roma, Evil, Paleo, not sure, Milan, Alert, Lots, Smart, Ants. Okay. I didn't realize that Obama and Springsteen had a podcast. Wow. Otherwise, Roma Tomato. Shout out to Bill Boris, who I always associate with cooking Italian food. Because I ate a lot of meals at Ball Don't Lie and Bill Boris's house when I was in grad school. So thanks for all the meals. Thanks for all the Jeopardies. Ants on a log. Alright. Anyway, sorry, I'm a little sweaty. Just came back from a run. The weather's beautiful here in Seattle. Now for the main event. That is the Friday Daily Grid. That's by Kate Hawkins today. Here's a spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here. Click on the link in the description below. The Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Alright, we look centered. This grid looks standard sized. So without further ado, let's get into it. Mason jar in a pinch. Like a cup or something. Life-sustaining. Sorry. Look inward. Introspect? Biltmore Hearst Castle. Those are both castles. Not sure what that is. Brogues, e.g. Those are kinds of shoes, right? Corporate alias abbreviation. One of the Castros, Raul maybe? Davis of Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. Part of an OSHA inspection. Uses a crystal ball. I think this is augurs, but I forget if it's an U or an E. Like books for Project Gutenberg. Certain peaceful protest. Sit-in? So maybe it's not augurs. Open the pod bay doors. How? War typically presented in Manhattan's Webster Hall. I don't know, is it a Tony or something? Or an Obi? Zip. Because I want this to end in shoes. Dress shoes? So let's kill augurs here. Because I wanted this to be some kind of in. I'm not sure yet though. Bad button to hit by accident. Send, probably. It often includes Fox, but not Fox News. Basic cable. Zip. One who might reply to thank you with no wuckas. Not sure what that means. Australian, maybe? That sounds like it could be Australian. Oh, Elan here. End result. Okay, so let's go with dress shoes here. What is DBA, though? I'm not sure. Okay. Name invoked when reciting the Shahada. Going over the head of. Dot on a timeline. Event. Site visit here. Uses a crystal ball. Yes. Like, this is scanned. I think it might be event farm animal in farm speak. One's getting you down, question mark. Steps. Introspect could be wrong. Yes. I see now, maybe normal length of a pregnancy. I guess it's term, like come to term. Comportment is mean. Took a turn. Not sure. Experimental delivery option. Drone. Cry to an unruly crowd near an instant entrance. And maybe one at a time? I'm not sure. New Year's Eve handout. Noise maker? That's nice. So wend, gone unused. Sat, right? Went, rather. Went. R&B jazz, artist booze, not sure. Crushes, e.g. Sodas could be. Orange Crush, right? She played Dorothy Gale in The Wiz. Ooh. This is someone very famous. I watched The Wiz. Address abbreviation. Responsive modesty. Nip it in the bud. The time is... Oh, nip in the bud. The time is nigh. Something built with curls, informally. Bicep? Is that informally? What babies and marathoners both use. BIBS. That's cute. Responsive modesty. I don't know about bicep. Electrocution Pokemon is Pikachu. Love that Pikachu's in the grid. That's a big highlight. Top flight destination. Bike brand. I want this to be Schwinn, so I guess I don't want introspect anymore. Look inward. Receive. Greet, like if you receive someone at the door. Off the mark. Appropriate name for that woman's husband. Herman. Shout out to Herman. Herman Chow, where have you been on the leaderboard lately? This is gonna be Cree, I guess? Top flight destination. Address abbreviation. Like APO or something like that. Is it not Cree? Let's leave off the E just in case. Actually, this is Erato, so cheer made with beer. Skull, BuzzFeed fodder, lists maybe. Bitter could be acrid. Double negatives, related, akin. Off the mark could be errant. Chili's Novato trace cruces, 3 crosses. Double negatives. No-nos, I see. Let's go back to acrid here. Drop it editorially. That's Dealy, I think is how it's pronounced. Beats me, no clue. Internet blank, that's pretty broad. Sign before merging. Not sure. Secondary gig, side hustle. That's a nice fill. Start some French surnames. Nay, maybe? Who's got an idea? Start of some French surnames. Maybe not. Maybe like Day or Lay. Maybe like Lane closed here? I think that might be Elsa Peretti. Diana Ross. Okay, it was someone big. But what is this? Oh. Aotic doesn't seem right. Oh, this should be site. SCRIES lie in here? Essie Fisher? Not sure about that. I think this is Elsa Peretti or Ilsa Peretti? Who's got an idea? Any guesses here? EEG. I used to work in an EEG lab. Fun fact. Maybe Andy Dwyer. Internet era. Rain can come in buckets. Okay. Life sustaining. Sorry. Look inward. Biltmore Hearst Castle. Farm animal and farm speak. Element of show business. And a address abbreviation. Okay, so these are use. Response of modesty. I may? Sorry. Crushes. Maybe it is sodas. APO. What is AO tick though? That seems so suspicious. Okay, I'll leave it not filled in yet. This could be neon, like a neon sign. That's an element. One's getting you down, question mark. It ends in E, maybe? Going over the head of. Lost on? Farm animal. This could be Allah, I guess. Soul search. That's nice. Soul search. Mason jar in a pinch. You can use it for so many things, right? Other than I don't know. Court debuts, IPOs probably. I didn't see that before. Hype. Sorry. Apologetic. Nice. Oh, I try. That is modest. BEA or B? One's getting you down. One's getting you down. Okay, let's go with Allah here. Haas. GEESE? That kind of down. This is estate. Hype could be tout. Vital. It's a vase or a vase. Is it aotic? Something's wrong here. Apartment? Attic. Top flight. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was thinking like a mailing address, but not like I guess apartment is I was thinking like APO. I don't even know what it stands for. Army and Air Force Post Office, or Air Post Office. That's what I was thinking. But apartment makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I would say this felt like a pretty average Friday in terms of difficulty. There was a lot to like, though, I thought. Dress shoes. Yeah. I knew that. I'm proud of myself. It's a type of low-heeled shoe or boot. Yeah. Brogues. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Does it sound Scottish? Yeah. IPOs. I didn't even see that on the first go-around. Basic cable's pretty nice. I love Australian slang whenever I learn any of it. It means no worries, no walking, no walkas. It's a shortening of no walking furries. That's a cute clue, even though the fill is sort of standard. Lost on. Cute clue for GEESE too. I would really want this to be steps or something like that, but that kind of down. Booze. Not in my wheelhouse. She passed away before I was born. But she was an American R&B and jazz singer most popular in the 40s, a blues guitarist. I'll have to listen to some B-Booze or Wee B-Booze at some point. I feel like B is often included as B. Arthur. Ended up being sodas. Nip in the bud. Mean. Yeah, what is bicep short for? Just musculus biceps brachii. I feel like biceps is not that informal. I feel like even if you go to the doctor, they use the word biceps. But I don't know. So that was a bit weird. Top flight, that was tough. I couldn't see it even when I had A blank TIC. Skull again. Shout out to Jay for his Proust story. Herman Chow, big shout out to you. I'd love to see you on the leaderboard. Maybe I have you been and I just haven't noticed. If not, Ira is very, very common. Arato, one of the muses to know. I like this phrase, side hustle. Yeah, so the acrosses are very clean, nicely clued, and these stacks are pretty nice. Apologetic and soul search. Man, had introspect there. Every letter was wrong, except for the C, actually, I guess. What is DBA? Doctor of Business Administration? Oh, doing business as. I see. The name under which the business or operation is conducted and presented to the world is not the legal name of the legal person. It's the case of brand names or franchises. Doing business as. Wasn't familiar with that. Also not familiar with Essie Davis, although I'm positive I've seen her in Crosswords before. Known for the Babadook, Assassin's Creed. Haven't seen any of these. Not a real horror movie kind of person, to be honest. Funny enough, I find them scary. Site visit is okay. SCRIES, man. So many words I don't really know. Yeah, just means to foretell the future, but I really wanted augurs, which I spelled with a U. Let me just see if that's right. To portend a good or bad outcome, yeah. So that's also kind of crosswordy, but SCRIES. Have seen 2001. Yeah, this is the Off-Broadway Awards, the Obies. Elan is an important crossword word. It means like flair, pep, energy, style, enthusiasm. So zip, that kind of zip. I was thinking it meant like zero, but Haas. Nice clue for neon. Element of show business. Noisemaker one at a time, that's pretty nice as well. Nice clue for BIBS too. Shout out to my dad, who's run like I think over 20 marathons, and my friend Oreo, who's qualified for Boston multiple times, and all the rest of you marathon runners out there. I'm gonna give this puzzle an A because it has Pikachu in it. Big fan. I wonder if you could get away with any other Pokemon in the New York Times crossword. I don't know if any other Pokemon has enough cultural cachet to be accepted as a fill by the editorial staff. Like, what's the second most well-known Pokemon after Pikachu? Let me know in the comments down below, especially if you don't know Pokemon too well, which I know that Amy and Chris do. Yeah, this is one of the editorial terms to know. I pronounce it Dealy, which I believe is correct. Yeah, Dealy. It's a delete mark. Ooh. I've never seen it. I'm not really in this world at all. That's a fancy mark. It looks kind of like a backwards ampersand. So you should know stet, which means to keep something. Like if someone has marked something out and you want them, and later on you decide, actually no, this shouldn't be marked out, you would write stet. And dealy is if you want to take something out. Yes, I guess you just write stet. Yeah, so EEG for electroencephalogram. I have a couple of EEG papers back in my day. Yeah, nice Friday. Pikachu being in it is a big win. Lots of nice cute clues. And some nice long fills too. So, great effort by Kate Hawkins. Also a bunch of stuff I didn't know, so it's nice to learn something. I'll try to remember SCRIES and DBA. It should be doable to remember those things. Anyway, just take a peek at some stats before we go. Yep, just I guess probably a bit faster than the average these days for a Friday, so got through that one relatively unscathed. And let's take a peek at the leaderboard. We got stickers, early as always, and Jay. Big shout out to Jay. Thanks to you for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some probably pretty difficult Saturday puzzles. See you then.